Hi everyone, welcome to the start of a new Book One Cozies Club chapter by chapter. I'm Di, and these are my audio-only reading vlogs for the Book One Cozies Club, or first in a series, Cozy Mystery Book Club. This month, we are reading Mrs. Claus and the Santaland Slayings, the first book in the Mrs. Claus series by Liz Ireland. As I will be sharing my thoughts with you along the way, there will be spoilers. So if you haven't read the chapters noted in the title of this video, I suggest that you not listen to this recording until you have. If you would prefer to hear my general thoughts on this book in its entirety, keep an eye out for my Book One Cozies Club Series First Impressions video, which will be posted sometime after the reading vlogs for this book have commenced. So how is everybody doing this evening? I am doing well. I am looking forward to getting into this Christmassy cozy mystery, especially because Mrs. Claus is our amateur sleuth. This will be my first holiday themed read for the month, and I am really looking forward to it. I opted to wait and not start any other holiday cozies that I have on my list to read this month until I have finished doing this chapter by chapter, just because I don't want to get any of the storylines mixed up or anything like that. And yeah, I'm looking forward to getting into the holiday spirit. So I do have a physical copy to read, but it is also available on Hoopla as an ebook for me. So if you have access to Hoopla through your library, check to see if this book is available for you there. But yeah, let me see. I believe this book has 23 chapters. Yes, 23 chapters. And so let's do 4 chapters per section. And so there will be 6 sections. And the last section will only have 3 chapters. So yeah, 6 sections, 4 chapters, give or take, each section. And so yeah, I am really looking forward to this. So I'm going to go ahead and dive into chapter 1 right now, and I will be back with you in a bit. So I just finished chapter 4. This story is moving along kind of at a weird pace for me. I am enjoying what I've read so far, but I think I've told you before that I don't like starting off a book being dropped right where the action is and not having that introductory information about the characters that we're following. In this one, we're dropped right when the announcement of the death comes, and then we're kind of backtracking and talking about April and her past, and then how her and Nick got to know each other and what happened to Nick's brother. And I tend not to enjoy that type of storytelling, and it did bother me here. But I think because of the setting and where we are, it's a little bit different. I do find the story about how April and Nick got together very interesting. I'm hoping there's a little bit more there as to how he tells her that he is part of the Claus family and all of that. But yeah, not only did we have the one death, but there's a second murder in these chapters. Wasn't expecting that. Definitely wasn't expecting that. I do have to say there are a couple things that I am enjoying about what we have read. The fact that the Dowager Mrs. Claus does some knitting. Though, I don't kind of like the way that it was presented with the needle clacking. That kind of made it seem like it was an irritating thing, and I guess in the context of what was going on, it could have been irritating to April, especially with the way that she's being treated by her mother-in-law and the other people in the family. The whole band section where April's part of the community band and she's learning how to play percussion. And the very first song that they start playing is Sleigh Ride. It's a song that I know very well. It's a song that I played every year from middle school through high school and a couple times in college for Christmas. Though we definitely played it as like a race. The faster, the better. When my daughter played it in high school, hers was definitely much slower. And obviously on the radio, it's usually slower as well. Not only the instrumental version that you usually hear, but the version from the Carpenters, which I think is one that's pretty popular on the radio this time of year. We definitely didn't play it that slow. Like I said, my band director liked to play it fast, and so sometimes it was a race to the end. I mean, definitely was fun though, and I definitely have fond memories of it. And now when I hear it, it brings back those memories, but it also is like, we didn't play it this slow. But yeah, there was a little nod to that. And then a mention of an elf clogging competition, which you may or may not know, but my daughter and I were part of a clogging team for several years, and from the time she was 5 through the time she graduated high school. So yeah, if you don't know what clogging is, at least I think this is the clogging that they're mentioning. So not like the wooden shoes type of dancing, but this is more like an Americanized river dance. So there's a little bit of tap and a little bit of stomp, and like I said, it's a bit of river dance, kind of. So yeah, it's more Americanized, and we dance to modern music. And yeah, it was a big part of our lives for a very long time. So 3 mentions of things that I'm very familiar with already in these 4 chapters. So that was fun. I'm kind of not enjoying how April and Nick are conversing with each other at this point of the story, though. Like I said, we were kind of dropped in, and then we're backtracking on how they met and things. It seems like they got married in a hurry, obviously because of the situation that had occurred with Nick's brother, but it seems like the communication between Nick and April is not great. At least it doesn't seem that way at this point. But we were just introduced to them, and it is a stressful situation, especially with everything that had happened the day before we dropped into this book, and with everything that's going on, and of course it being the most busiest time of the year for Santaland. So yeah, I'm definitely enjoying all of the things that I had mentioned. I kind of enjoy being in Santaland. It's giving me those holiday vibes, but at the same time, we've also been introduced to a couple Scrooges, which not enjoying that so much, but for the most part, I've enjoyed what we've read so far. And this section was a bit longer than we usually have, but yeah, I'm looking forward to tomorrow's chapters. So let me know down in the comments below what you thought of these first 4 chapters. What do you think of the communication between April and Nick? What do you think about how April is kind of trying to find her way in Santaland, and how she's going about what she's doing What did you think about the information we got on the reindeers and their reindeers, plural? Reindeer, singular? I'm not sure what the plural for reindeer is. It might just be reindeer. But yeah, what did you think of how we're told the history of that in this world? I thought that was interesting. And what do you think about what's going on in the book at this moment with the death of the elf and now with what's going on with the snowman, what happened with the abominable snowman and Nick's brother? Yeah, I'd really like to know what you thought. Also, let me know if you found any interest in any of the things that were mentioned in this section, like the knitting or the clogging or the band practice. I would love to know. So I will be back with you tomorrow for chapters 5 through 8, and that will do it for me this evening. So I hope you're all having a great one, and I will talk to you later. Bye.